Hello, welcome to the PRC Investor Network. My name is Charles Williams. I am the owner and managing member of Pioneer Realty Capital. Pioneer Realty Capital had an idea. We wanted to figure out a way where we could give individual retail investors an opportunity to invest in commercial real estate projects that are institutional grade. Now, what do we mean by that? Well, if you understand the commercial real estate industry, you know that commercial real estate is an asset that's traded, similar to stocks and bonds. Stocks and bonds are traded. They create value. As that value increases, those who own those stocks and bonds receive a return on that investment. The same is true with regards to commercial real estate. You have developers who go out and they take dirt, raw dirt, and they create something beautiful. Maybe it's an apartment complex, perhaps it's a hotel or a retail center or a shopping mall. They take that dirt and they turn it into something very, very valuable. And then once they create value with that piece of dirt, they turn around and trade that asset into the institutional markets. Now, what are the institutional markets? The institutional markets are insurance companies and pension funds and family endowments and family offices, large institutions who buy those assets, and they generate a return when people either visit that facility and pay money to visit, or perhaps there are tenants who are paying rent. And that's long-term fixed income to those institutions. That's how this industry has worked for many, many years. Perhaps you are an individual like myself. When I was younger, I would drive by these large buildings, apartment complexes, and some of these large retail centers, and I'd wonder, what would I have to do to be able to participate in that investment? How can I one day own a shopping center? How could I one day own a hotel? How could I be a part of this? And for many years, it was absolutely impossible for the individual retail investor to own a piece of that. Now, sure, you can make an indirect investment, and an indirect investment would mean that you're either buying an insurance policy and the premiums that you pay to the insurance company are being gathered together, and the insurance company goes and makes an investment in that commercial real estate. And of course, the insurance company is going to get the lion's share of those returns, and they're going to dribble out very small returns to you as an individual investor. So that's an indirect investment. Or maybe you made an investment in a REIT, which is a real estate investment trust. And again, you send the money to the REIT, which is an institution. They go and they buy the property. They make the lion's share of the returns, and they dribble out very small returns to you. Or maybe you're investing in a publicly traded commercial real estate company. Same thing, it's an indirect investment. You give your money to that public company, they make the direct investment in the commercial real estate, they make the lion's share of those returns, and they dribble out returns to you. Well, retail investors have been kind of blocked out of the game for a long time until just recently. Now, when I say recently, it really isn't that recent. It started in 2012. There was a change in the law that allowed individual retail investors to collect themselves together and make investments into larger projects. And that was the birth of the crowdfunding platform. And now you've seen many crowdfunding sites. Pioneer Realty Capital created a commercial real estate crowdfunding site for the purpose of giving individual retail investors an opportunity to make direct investments into commercial real estate projects. So now when you go and you see that office building being built, it perhaps, if you're an investor on our platform, that office building is being built with your money. And because you're a direct investor in that project, you get the lion's share of the returns. In fact, one of the campaigns you're going to see us talking about on this site and on this platform is our Because of Me platform. And what we're simply saying is that when you see these projects that have an impact on the community, they solve a problem in the community. Maybe that community needs a hotel, or maybe it needs a retail center, or maybe it needs an apartment complex with affordable housing. It's because of you as an individual investor that these things are getting done if you're an investor on our platform. And so many who invest on our platform are proud to say that it's because of me that facility got built. It's because of me that this community now has affordable housing. It's because of me that this community now has a grocery store and it's no longer a food desert. We provide that opportunity for you as an individual investor to make these direct investments into commercial real estate using our crowdfunding platform. So we want to welcome you. We want to welcome you to our PRC Investor Network. On this Investor Network website, we're going to spend a lot of time training all of our investors, or all who are interested in how to make a sound investment decision when it comes to commercial real estate. We're going to provide free education. We're going to talk about the metrics that determine if a deal makes sense or not. We're going to talk about cash flow, debt coverage service ratio. We're going to talk about debt yield, talk about expense loads, what kind of returns should you expect from a certain project in a certain market, how to properly evaluate risk in a commercial real estate project. Our goal on this site is to make sure that our investors are educated investors, so that when you find an investment opportunity on our platform, you know what questions to ask, and then you can feel good about the investments that you make. Now, Pioneer Realty Capital, we don't just put any project on the platform. We've been in business 18 years. To date, we've never had a default on any of the transactions we've been involved with. And the reason for that is that we do an extremely thorough job of underwriting the opportunity. And oftentimes when we're looking at an opportunity, we also have partners, financial partners, who are also looking at this opportunity to make sure that we don't make a mistake. And we go into that opportunity together, investing our capital alongside their capital to make sure that these projects are successful. So again, welcome to the family. Welcome to the PRC Investor Network. This site, this opportunity, this program is designed to help you build a sound fixed income strategy where you're investing your money in the projects that are going to continuously pay you a return year after year after year. And what's great about this, when you invest on our platform, you're investing in real assets, assets that you could go see, touch, feel, watch, and see those things making you money. You can drive by that store and know that you have a direct investment in that store. And when people walk into that store and patron that facility, that the money that's being generated, some of that is coming back to you because you are the one who made a direct investment. So again, welcome to the PRC Investor Network. I'm so excited to have you as part of our family. I look forward to meeting you in person at the many events that we plan on hosting. And certainly, I invite you to take full advantage of all the free education that we're going to provide on this site. So thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to giving you more education in the future.